Welcome back, everyone. Addiction affects so many of us in many different ways, and it's not just alcohol or drug dependency. Nirmala Raniga, the founder of the Chopra Addiction and Wellness Center, joins us this morning. Thank you so much for coming in. So you are here in Calgary to give a presentation, and this is very interesting because a lot of times when we hear the word addiction, we immediately assume that it's alcohol or it's drugs, but there are many things that people can be addicted to. Can you sort of give us an idea of what your presentation will be about?
Well, first of all, good morning, and it's nice to be in Calgary. I'm here at the Calgary Health Show, which is at the BMO Center, starting today and ending tomorrow. This afternoon I do have a presentation at 3:45, and it's actually, I'll be talking on Ayurveda, which is science of life, and I will be touching addiction when I will be making my presentation. When you mention addiction and we talk about drugs and alcohol, that's what we normally see in people. And the reason we focus on that is because the damage that gets done. For example, when somebody is an alcoholic, we see certain behaviors they put out there, they act a certain way, they may become violent, they may become angry, or whatever we see, and that's the focus. Mm-hmm. And so that draws attention. Same thing with drugs. You know, when somebody is chemically dependent, whether they're using cocaine, heroin, there's a certain behavior that comes along with it. And so it's more obvious to people. And of course, some of these chemicals have very serious consequences. As we know recently, well-known actor Philip Seymour Hoffman passed away. Mm-hmm. Now, having said that, with any substance, there's severe withdrawal symptoms. And because of the withdrawal symptoms, sometimes it's very difficult for an individual to sort of stop using. What happens is when they try and stop to use, especially in the case, for example, heroin. If somebody is using heroin, what generally happens is when they stop using these physical withdrawal symptoms, that is very serious. For example, you may have, running stomach, diarrhea, you can't sleep. It's like your worst flu.
Right.
And because of that, it keeps the person in the cycle, that fear of withdrawal, the feelings, the pain. So, but beyond that, beyond the physical withdrawal, there is something which is psychological and emotional. Because addiction is not only about the substance one uses, but what was underneath the addiction, the root of addiction.
Okay, sorry, I just have to stop you there. We only have a few more seconds left. You're going to be touching on all of this, though, in your presentation, like just how you were talking about the alcohol and the drugs, but yes, you're going to cover the whole wide range of addiction. Is that right?
I'm going to try my best to cover a range of addictions, yes.
Okay.
And of course, there's, there's gambling, there's sex addiction, there's food addiction.
Many.
And these things are all you can do, but nobody's watching. Mm-hmm. And it's all about medicating your emotions and your feelings.
Interesting.
And that's what it's all about.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're sorry there's not more time. This is a very interesting subject. If you'd like to learn more about this, you can get more info at the ChopraTreatmentCenter.com. Is that the correct website?
That's right.
Okay. And yeah, we have that up there on our screen. We also have a link to that on our website, which is globalnews.ca/Calgary. Thank you once again, Nirmala, for coming in. I'm sorry that we've run out of time. It is a very interesting subject, and if you're interested, you can go catch her at the BMO Center today.
Thank you very much. Perhaps another time.
Yes, thank you so much for coming in.
Have a beautiful day.